Hello. It is 1:32 in the morning, or at least that's what the time was when I last looked at the clock. Uh, so that means it's time to run through my top 10 favorite Strokes songs while we simultaneously watch me rescue Halcyon Kerbin from the surface of space around Duna. From orbit around Duna. Yeah, she's been there for several years of in-game time, so I think it's about time I give her some reprieve. But let's jump into the list, shall we? At number 10, we've got Red Light off of First Impressions of Earth. I feel like this one is slept on by the Strokes community. And, yeah, I just think it's really cool. I've always thought it was really cool from the first time I heard it. The clashing, guitars. Both the guitars, sound like their lead parts. And, I just think that's cool. You don't hear that. You don't hear that from your Foo Fighters or your Killers, you know? You just don't hear that. And it's also nice in message, I guess. It's sweet. Next, we have Someday, which is a classic. It really is. But as a dedicated Strokes fan, I would be called a basic bitch if I was to have Someday be super high on my list, so I kept it at a reasonably low place. But I do really like the song a lot. What is there to say that hasn't been said before? It's a really good song. Just look at my list over here that I wrote down. Up next is Brooklyn Bridge to Chorus. It's a new one, I know, but it's still got that classic Strokes flavor. And when I first heard the chorus, it really let me know that this new album was gonna be good and not bad. It's like Someday, actually. I forgot to mention this. It's part of the trend of the Strokes songs that are just, they're upbeat, but they make you feel really depressed at the same time. And I just can't get enough of that. So we're gonna see a lot of that on this list. But not from this next one. This next one just makes you feel depressed about the state of humanity and all that crap. Eyes of the World. I first heard this song in 10th grade English class. My teacher showed it to the class for some reason. And I thought the end when it cut off was really cool because I'd never heard that before. It's just it's a unique song in its field, you know? It's not saying anything that we haven't heard before or thought before, but I appreciate what it's saying all the same. And also, I just learned the solo for that, and it is really fun to play. Up next is Meet Me in the Bathroom from Room on Fire. Another song that's sad and happy at the same time. Also, it's the thing you would hope to hear. It's like the song you imagine, like, at prom or whatever. That's cheesy. But it's true. Yeah, it's just a nice, lovely little song that makes you long for contact with the opposite sex, basically. Let's just be honest. Up next is Call Me Back. It is most likely Stroke's song to make me convulse in some emotional way, which means cry, or almost that. I don't think I've actually fully cried when listening to it, but I've come damn near close. Yeah, it's just the song fills you with beautiful dread, basically. And it's one of the few songs off Angles that I like, which I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Up next is 1251. This song is similar in feeling to Meet Me in the Bathroom, I think, but it's more of a more party-ish, not a grinding party, but a party all the same. And of course it's got that iconic riff in it, so it's good. It's a good song. What do you want from me? Thread of Joy is the song that pretty much came to me in the perfect time of my life. I just graduated from high school. Everything was changing, but the Strokes provided me the stability I needed to stay sane, especially with that song. And it's basically just classic Strokes with an undercut and sunglasses on. And the ending makes me feel like I'm in like a Chinese river valley, so I really like that song. And I don't listen to it enough, I think. Most people don't listen to that song enough. Up next is Hard to Explain. That was my favorite for a long time, but we'll get to my favorite soon enough. I just think the song just basically represents my high school life. So it's nostalgic for me. And also the video, I feel like the song with the video is like the perfect package for this song. Like, it's the way the song is best presented. Because I don't know, the stock footage really adds a lot to the the stock footage. Come to think of it, the stock footage is like random and sort of, the clips seem unrelated, but they are in a way. Same with the lyrics. Huh. I just thought of that. I'm a genius. Up next is At the Door. Bet you didn't see that coming. Yes, my favorite Strokes song is off the new album. And it's a synth Strokes song. Imagine that. You know, I'm sure that most people, when it first came on, they were somewhat put off that the first single from the new album would be a synth Strokes song. And I felt the same way. But when the chorus hit, I died and went to heaven. Because it's probably the most beautiful thing they've ever made, in my opinion. It sounds like... I actually made a Reddit post about this. The song sounds like purgatory to me, because it's constantly fluctuating between like the verse, which is like dark and dreadful, you know, but the chorus is like heavenly and beautiful and all that stuff. But yeah, that song's amazing. If you don't listen to any other song on this list that you hadn't heard before, like, it still hurts me to say to listen to At the Door instead of Hard to Explain, but listen to At the Door, because that song's just amazing. But that's the list, so we're just gonna commentate on what's going on here. After much hardship getting the maneuver node to finally put me on a course to Kerbin, I managed to get an encounter, and here we are about to enter the atmosphere. Halstead Kerbin, after many years, is finally seeing the beautiful blue oceans of Kerbin. It's Arctic, white, Antarctic zone. Yeah. Coming in here. It's getting hot. I was afraid that I was going to blow up. Thank God I didn't. Yeah, I'm still in the process of mastering this game. Once quarantine started, I vowed that I would become a pro KSP player. And I've managed to... I can get to Duna. I can get to Duna's orbit and back fairly reliably at this point. I still, however, have not been able to get on the surface of Duna and then come out and dock and then come back to Kerbin. But, you know, I'm feeling good. I feel like it's going to happen soon. So, I'm optimistic about it. Here we are. I'm just trying to get science, but I didn't get anything other than returning a ship from Duna's orbit, as you'll see here. Got 6.7 science. So it wasn't completely fruitless. Yeah. Back on Kerbin, and that's it.